Hi guys, so we've just covered the while and do while loop. Now we're going to move on to the for loop. I find the for loop much more useful, and I've found that I've used it a lot more often than the while loops. So let's get started. Firstly, we need to type the word for. Now in here, for those of you that are following my C tutorials as well, we have to have declared the value outside of it, but in this we can just declare it inside. So int I always generally use I and j because when I was doing a little course they wanted us to, that was the one that they suggested, so I've been kind of latched onto that since then. So I is less than 10, and over here we need I++. So what we've done here is we've selected the initial value of it. In this case we've also declared that that I is an integer. But we can declare I outside of the for loop, but we're going to declare it inside because that's just how I've gotten used to it. And we've declared the initial value, and we've declared the condition. So while it is less than 10, the loop's going to continue. And we've incremented it. We've selected an incrementation number. So we'll increase or decrease a number in this section. In this case, we're increasing by 1 because I++. And now we'll go down here and we'll do cout I and end line. So we'll just run this through and see what happens. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, again, this is because the initial value is 0, and it's running all the way up to until it hits to 10. It's got to be less than 10, not equal to 10, less than 10. So 9 is the final value. And again, we're incrementing by 1. So if you wanted, we could change this to I plus 2 and run it. 0, 0. So that has not worked out well. I plus equals 2. There we go, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Worked a little better. Because essentially what I was just doing is I was just saying I plus 2. It doesn't really increment by anything there. So what we can also do is we can do negative, negative. But this is not going to help us out well. As you'll see, it sort of gets pretty high, but we don't actually have a border on this. Now we could add in a little or statement, say I I greater than negative 10, but I don't think this will work for us. Yeah. So never mind about that. I was just giving it a little test run. Wasn't what I was hoping. So yeah, just remember this. I++ is generally the one that we will use because it increments just by 1. That makes it easier. So in this case, we're starting from 0 and going all the way up to just before 10. So anyway, that's the end of this one. Next tutorial, I'm going to go over a bit of nested for statements. We'll go more on that in the next time. So anyway, remember to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.